evaluating her tonight is Colleen. Mrs. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and Rachel. Speech number 2 is where we separate the girls from the women and the boys from the men. Speech 2 starts where you're starting your skill set, and from here on, every level you will improve and become more concise and be much more comfortable on the stage. Speech number 2 gives us 4 aims. The first is to use an outline with A so we have an understanding of what you're going to say. Number 2 is, did you transition smoothly into your speech? Number 3 is, how is your opening? And number 4, how is your conclusion? So we started with keeping the dream alive. And you started to talk about a woman that wanted 8 children. She visualized it, she dreamt about it, and that was her goal. Now, we always have to remember what one person's dream is another's nightmare. I was trying not to listen because I would say, who's crazy enough to want 8 kids? But you know, the story started to unfold where this woman was going for her dream. No one was going to stop her, and when she did have to stop, she took another alternative, and that was foster children. But since she was such a loving person, it didn't work out, and then you unfolded that the husband got his vasectomy reversed, and there came Rachel. So we were, this is a story about Rachel and her family. Now you also use 3 points. 3 points in Toastmasters is very, very important because of the different stories we can tell. We can tell about identifying with you and you and you, so you always have to remember who your audience is. Let me just see. As far as any type of improvement, you stayed a little here to the right. And that's just because you're on speech number 2, because then you'll learn how to stay here that's the left, to the right. And that could be improved. The pacing, but that's just nervousness from being up there. As far as in the beginning, you engaged us too much in questions. So you have to remember that we want to hear the content of the speech. When you start having people raise their hand and do you're wasting valuable time. And as far as you did have ends and so's, I have those all the time too. It's a horrible habit to have, and we just have to be cognizant of it so we can break those filler words. Now the closing, you could have improved a little on the closing by saying, something that, what did we get out of the speech? But overall, you did a magnificent job. Speech number 2, thank you very much.